In other news, more and more Chinese tourists are making the short flight across the West Sea now that Korea is declared free of the Middle East Respiratory Syndrome, or MERS. The outbreak scared tens of thousands of Chinese away, but local retailers say sales are finally on the rebound. Kim Min-ji provides us the details.
They're back. The number of Chinese visitors shopping at Korea's department and duty-free stores is back on the recovery track after being hit hard due to the recent MERS outbreak. Industry officials say Chinese tourist spending is approaching levels seen last year. Lotte Duty, the country's biggest duty-free chain, says its sales during the last week of August were down only 5% from the same period a year ago. Although sales have yet to return to normal, it's looking much brighter than the peak of the MERS scare in June and July, when sales slumped by up to 50%. However, market watchers say it's going to take time for sales figures to return to levels seen early this year. During the January to May period before MERS shook Korea's economy, the growth rate of sales to Chinese tourists stood at over 50% on year on average. In what could be a turning point for Korean retailers, China's calendar is packed with holidays from the end of September. China's Mid-Autumn Festival falls on the last weekend of September, and it's followed by a week-long National Day holiday, usually the peak season for Chinese tourists flocking to Korea. And to take full advantage, the local retail industry is busy preparing events to lure big-spending Chinese visitors. Samsung Group's Shilla Hotel and Amusement Park Everland will hold a session in China to promote local tourism, while most department stores and duty-free chains will be showering tourists who spend a certain amount with gift vouchers and other freebies. Lotte Duty will host a concert in the southeastern port city of Busan, where roughly half of the participants are expected to be Chinese visitors. On top of this, the Seoul Family Concert has also been rescheduled to October, with more than 20,000 Chinese tourists likely to attend. Kim Min-ji, Arirang News.